Thank you, Archers Road Football Club, for coming to the Tennyson studio today.
That's fine, Dave. Any questions? First one over there, Dave from
my first one. We've recently heard that one of the squad members has recently contracted a sexual infection. Can you comment on this, please?
I've talked about this before, and I don't really want to discuss it. It's a personal issue. I mean, it's for Jamie Teltman to make up himself, but...
are you implying that Jamie Teltman is the squad member with the sexual infection?
I cannot confirm or deny those rumours, but it's not affecting his or her performance. Thank you.
What are your European ambitions for 2012?
Is that for me?
For all four of you?
Oh, well...
Individually, if you could answer.
Well, up to you, Shane.
Okay. The twos are hoping for a Europa League finish this year. Hopefully a tie in Lisbon in some time around March, maybe.
Hopefully,
is preferable. I mean, Prague last year was a tough game for everybody. We're hoping not to go back that side of Europe, so we can keep it around Portugal. That'd be nice.
Yeah, I mean, last year's conditions were quite wet. I mean, there was a bit of illness in the camp with particularly Alistair Stevenson going down. So if we could go to maybe more warmer, climate.
Sorry to chime in. Is Ali okay?
I think he's okay. Is Ali?
Ali is okay.
He's okay.
Okay, Ali.
Yeah, I think he's okay now.
Okay.
Well. Anyway, European ambitions. Yeah. Lisbon looks like the place to go. Tough place to go. Big crowds. Good local support. It's going to be tough. It's going to be rowdy, but we'll see. We've been good in Europe so far, so we'll see. Do you want anything to add?
Yeah, it's looking good, very good, but tough ground, so very bad, very bad.
Thank you.
Wise words.
Jamie, next question.
Who has been given the #1 jersey this year?
It's been a tough call, isn't it, boys? I mean, last year we had a lot of competition between Toby Jones and Thomas Beebe, but then Stuart Dumbleton's come to the mix this year out of nowhere. He's played well, not made any errors so far. I think he could be #1 for the start of the season. No offence to the other two keepers, that they've been playing well as well. So.
Thank you for that answer.
Yeah, this is Niall Malley from the Working Informer. Some say Archers are getting out of control. Is it true that you will do what you want?
Well, I mean, the anthem is there for a reason, Mr. Ali, and I believe, it states the truth. We stand by our word and we do what we want.
Good answer.
Yes, this is Paul Westlake from mojinews.net.
Keep going, sorry about my colleague.
Just wondering, how can you respond to the recent accusation of match fixing?
Well, have there been such allegations?
Well, that's no
controversial.
Yeah, where's the allegation coming from?
I believe we've had a history of close relations with referees. Whether that was to the benefit of Archers Road or not, I believe other teams have, been accused of certain match fixing as well.
Sorry, Monty.
Yes, maybe. But we like to look ahead of the refs and ahead of the officials, and the result is what it is, and we don't like to blame other sources.
But we can totally categorically deny that match fixing is going on.
But it is true that UEFA will be looking into this.
Oh yeah, Platini's on board, but I know him well, he should be fine.
Sorry to go and look in the past, but we heard that mid-2010, in a foreign country, one of the squad members defecated behind a bus stop. Could you comment on this, please?
Well, I mean, we've dealt with this time and time again in press conferences.
Time and time again, really? So it's happened more than once, has it?
Hasn't.
That's all.
It comes up time and time again, it's not an issue. It didn't affect his form, it didn't affect anyone in the country of origin, and it didn't smell too bad. So, in my opinion, I don't think it's a big issue.
Could you not call it disrespectful somewhat?
Well, in some countries, that's religion, so...
That's illegal in 88
But you've got to remember,
countries.
guys, we're Archers Road and we'll do what we want.
Yes.
Anyway, next question, please.
Who would you consider your main rivals for the up and coming season? To James Brown.
Well, I mean, I think I've inherited rivals from last year. I mean, Medics are a very good team, but we haven't got really a hate for them. I think it has to be Monty. I mean, to put it nicely, they're disgusting. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes. Shandy, what about you? I know you're very angry
It's one
about
of the
this.
biggest rivalries in English football, I'd say. Monty Archers, right up there.
I'd also like to chip in that, I mean, I think we established early in the season it's important to tell the youngsters about the past we've had with history and winning the league, surviving relegation,
We're a club
knocking
company.
them out 6 sides year upon year. We just, you know, we tend to dip all over them. And we'd like to carry that.
Next question. Whose head is bigger, John's or Sam Oliver's?
Well, I suppose he'd better answer that himself.
Well, it has been proven on a night out that Sam Oliver's head is indeed bigger than my head.
Has that been confirmed by the...
It hasn't been proven medically yet, but we'll wait for results.
Thank you.
Yeah, from very reliable sources, we are hearing that there has been a recent training ground bust-up between the ex-player and the current player. What can you say about this, James Bradley?
Well, I didn't see much of the incident. I was untying my boots at the time. I don't think it's got much to do with the season, to be honest. It's off the field. Didn't really interfere with a lot.
Could you say it affects the up-and-coming players' morale?
I mean, some of the freshers might have been scared because he's a big lad, as no one knows.
Exactly, yeah.
Some say he has an ideal body.
Yeah,
Yes, it has been coined, yes. One did say that.
But sometimes incidents like that bring a team closer together, I feel.
Yeah.
I mean, look at Bowyer and Dyer. Newcastle did so well after that.
Yes, good reference, good reference.
Thank you for that.
And that concludes the press conference for this evening. Thank you very much.
Don't you have any questions about the fixtures of this upcoming season?
This is the eve of the new season, after all.
I have one leading up to the new season, with the first shipping in a meagre 8 goals, and the seconds, I can't even remember how many they've conceded.
Are you going with this, Monty?
I'm done with this.
How was the loss of Christian Burke and Callie Paint affecting team morale?
Well, we don't like to mention the name Hadley around this club much anymore, but he's very sorely missed.
Big, huge, massive miss.
As is Christian. Yeah, big miss.
I think it's a bit rude that you only highlight those two because we've lost about 8 players really. I mean, you look at the likes of Hollow, Loro, and rated lad. Unfortunately, we've lost the services of Martin Boyland as well.
Griff's on loan to Marseille, I believe.
Yes, this worked out well with Sam Oliver before, so we're looking for a similar agreement.
Drafted in Mexican, yes.
Gone to our feeder club.
So, you know, whilst Payne and Burkett have served our ARFC very well, we look to build a new future and we don't want to dwell on the past.
Anyway, any questions about relating to the fixtures for this season?
Have you got any idea what kind of team you're going to play for the first against
Physics on Wednesday. Well, if we were trying 4-3-3 at the start of the season, but I mean, it's quite attacking. I mean, I've been told the Christmas pudding formation has been put up there, along with the Christmas tree, obviously, kind of in the festive spirit, really. But as it's near Halloween, the pumpkin formation might be used. So we'll see, but probably 4-4-1-1 against Physics. And the seconds, I've heard Shandy's going to, although it's been lamented, rigid 4-4-2, I've heard.
We will be playing 4-4-4 into.
Thanks, Shandy. Yeah, thank you. Any more questions?
Yeah, just the one. Will John, what's your reaction to the "Sun come dum dum" that you've recently been quoted saying?
No comment.
No comments. Okay, and that really does conclude the press conference.
Thanks, lad. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thanks.
I've never even heard that.